These scenes can be very tricky to write, but they're also a lot of fun where you're just given hints of this relationship. And obviously, there's this some kind of triangle here between Abby, Owen, and Mel. And Abby does a very poor job of hiding her feelings.
Okay.
This is where Abby gets such a relief that it's not Owen, because this whole time there's this dread building that she thinks she's about to see Owen's body. In this scene, we finally establish what's about to become
Isaac talked with him until
Abby's next goal, which is rescue Owen.
There's no units going
And we come back to the theme of this
What about Owen?
this series,
What happened?
which is love. Seeing these characters that here with Owen, and then the other time with Joel, when he takes Ellie to the museum, of
Deal was to get up here.
these gifts that they give the people that they love. And here it's like he brought her to show her this beautiful aquarium as a show of his love.
Well, he's trying to, right, in the same way as Joel after David, he is trying to get back to the Abby that was. He's trying to get back to the dynamic that they had.
Really?
And he's putting all of his heart into bringing her joy in the hopes that he can get confirmation that that person is not dead.
I love the scene.
Yeah, this whole sequence is for this scene. Nick, but poor Owen loves Abby so much, and she's just so stuck with this, well, grief, I guess, that she can't let go. The injustice that she can't let go.
You could argue that what Owen is going through is a smaller version of what Abby is going through, right? Like, he's in love with this girl. He's fixated on her. He's ready to go on this journey with her and risk things for her, and all he wants in return is a little bit of love. And she just can't. She can't. This is just, she's not the person she was anymore.
It's this notion that somehow, if she's happy, she's disrespecting the loss of her father.
Yeah.
You want me to slow down?
No.
She can't allow herself to be too happy.
Is it this?
And he's still trying to make light of it. Look at him.
He's so cute.
We're disgusted by it.
Patrick Fugit is a very charming man.
Very.
She's into this Christmas thing.
And again, look at this effort he puts in.
Yeah, there's this a beautiful tension between these characters that still clearly very much love each other.
But he did this for Mel, right?
Yeah,
this is
this
for
was-
Mel.
Right, but look how excited he is that Abby's here.
I know. He's trying to move on.
I doubt he's this excited when Mel's here.
You don't deserve
Poor Mel.
But I think he
Poor Mel.
wants to be, right? I think he
Yeah.
wants to move on with Mel. He
'Cause
knows
he's-
she's inaccessible.
Well, yeah, Abby's a dead end.
Why are you in such a good mood?
Am I?
I love that he misreads this. Like he thinks this is somehow about him, and now he's going to convince her to stay. But she's in a good mood because
When the moon comes
I
out.
found Joel's brother.
they found Joel's brother.
He's at a settlement out in Wyoming.
I like that there's so much like unspoken between them that's about to come to the surface of like Abby thinks he's so naive, and he thinks what she did was so awful. But clearly they've never talked about it until now. And then there's the underlying love they have for each other, and obviously attraction. It's all like it's so messy. I like the messiness of this relationship.
That I don't give a fuck about anymore.
And it would have been like, I know our goal here is to create empathy for Abby, to show you the other side of this journey. And this definitely was a risk to say, okay, she's going to have a sort of affair with this guy that got this other girl pregnant, her friend.
The fireflies aren't.
But this primal thing that's going on between them just overpowers logic.
It's a lead.
And to me, that was more important to create empathy, is to show how human they are than to just make them righteous or right the whole time.
No, they're trying to define good in a gray world.
What about Mel?
And that means they have to make messes.
This little pause, it's that's a nice bit of acting.
She'll be safe here.
Okay. We'll talk in the morning when you're sober.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Treat me like I'm fucking insane. You feel the
She
same.
knows her more than she knows herself.
If the fireflies are in Santa Barbara, I go the opposite fucking direction.
And the resentment that she has for the Fireflies, because in her mind, that's part of the reason her dad died, is,
What?
They failed her.
yeah. They failed in every way.
Yeah.
Sorry I grew up. You should try it.
It's just the insulting and just
Oh yeah, how do I do that, Happy?
this notion that's like your best friends can hurt you the most.
Cut into them. I could torture them until they're crying, you know?
And the flash of violence here, of anger, is like, Abby never talks about it, but clearly she is haunted by what she did to Joel.
Yeah. And he's finally seeing that.
Yeah, and then once they touch, it's over.
I think they're both incredibly lonely characters.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in this other relationship, but clearly he's lonely, and he's been longing for her. And I know people ask this question, why show this? Why you could end the scene right here.
I disagree, though.
But I disagree as well, because I think it's important to show the
conflict.
vulnerability, how vulnerable these characters can be with each other. But there's also, again, it's messy and dirty and loving and a little violence at the same time.
My philosophy on sex scenes is you should take them to the point where you've gotten all the information needed or the emotional evolutions needed. And in this case, I think you needed to see her conflicted and give in.
Yeah, surrender to the moment.
Hey,
There's also, again, it's kind of a messy theme, but the idea of that we've done certain things and it feels like we can never get past them. And for Owen, it's like, oh, I got this girl pregnant. Does that mean
why are you doing this?
this relationship is doomed and it could never happen? That's the way Abby sees it. But for his mind, it's like nothing is ever final. There's always a chance for like a new beginning.
Well, I do.
It's a nice, sweet little moment.
And Lev's just like,
Well,
I'm
like,
not
oh,
here.
shit, well,
I
I just
am not
noticed.
here.
Yeah. Who's down
Yeah,
the
we're
hall?
about to get into this conversation of, I mean, they're talking about their relationship, but thematically there's greater stuff here, which is when are things too late? When have you gone so far that there's no coming back from it?
She couldn't tell I was joking.
They are very literal.
They're literal people.
I suck with kids.
It's funny he says he sucks with kids, but I think Owen would be a great dad.
Oh, I think he'd be an incredible dad.
Another world.
Coming to Santa Barbara, right?
I can't.
Why?
You know why.
He's such an optimist, right? He's about to talk about that. We'll figure it out. I don't know how, but we'll figure it out.
I know. I know it's a fucking mess. I know. But we can choose to be happy. Happy.
Again, going back to something you said earlier, Neil, but it's like this idea that suffering is the way that we honor the dead.
I don't think Abby has fully admitted, like, no, I don't have a right to be happy. There's no.
Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
A few hours.
This is their last conversation together.
She just had surgery. I'm fine. How else am I gonna find him?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let her go by herself.
I think there's a part of Abby that knows she's about to head into a suicide mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is her forcing Owen to stay here.
She's really trying.
Your priorities.
She's trying.
The irony is in staying here.
She
is
dooms
what-
them.
She
is what
abandons them, yeah.
Dooms him.